Member Monday.
Welcome to Member Monday.
You remember.
You remember when we said we were going to take his phone away? We lied.
Yeah, we lied. If you've been with us the whole time, you know not to fuck with Gerald's phone
Just
while in his head.
don't smack it out of his hand.
Yeah, just don't do that. That's coming at me too strong. It's like setting the tone already.
Oh.
I'm going to just grab that.
Before we start, do you remember when we had a fourth member?
It's hard to remember that one. It's almost like an ancient history.
It has been some time.
Some Ming Dynasty shit right there.
Just know we care about you
The good old days.
while you're out there saving lives and
If you even remember.
Spelunking. And
putting out fires and defeating hurricanes.
He
being
went
a-
out for a pack of cigarettes and beer, and he never came back.
Exactly.
We were the sons he
He's-
never wanted.
He's out being a butthole snorkeler. Butthole snorkeler.
A snuckler. Let me snuckle that up hole.
If he ever comes back, we can set aside parts so he can tell us about his butthole snorkeling stories.
Exactly.
And this was in Dubai.
Remember, we are all over the land. Check our socials and like and share and show your friends. Get it out there to the public. Let them laugh as you do now.
Remember, let's get nostalgic or familiar. Or
I already passed that one. Y'all were taking too long. I went on to the next.
I know, I was like, wait.
It's just
Also, we just don't take it serious. If
yeah,
you do,
fuck
go
off.
fuck yourself. Fucking.
Did you say
natural.
we'll fuck yourself?
We
Yeah.
will fuck you.
We will fuck yourselves. Okay.
Hard in the ears.
You guys remember Candyman?
The movie?
Killer?
Yeah.
I knew of it. I've never watched Candyman.
Do you remember like old Bloody Mary
Yeah.
Bloody Mary, I remember.
or like
Bloody
stepping
Mary.
on cracks?
Break your mama's back.
Old superstitions and whatnot.
Yeah, you guys ever freaking like pertain to those? Like
Yeah.
stepping on the crack one for some reason, like I don't know where. I don't know if I watched something and like it showed somebody stepping on a crack and like the mom's back like bent to an L or something like that.
That sounds like a movie.
Yeah, I feel like, it was a movie.
Goose, maybe
I
a
think-
Goosebumps.
I think it might have been a Goosebumps.
I think
something
Mom
similar.
told me about it because, like, she had just
Mom told me about it for sure.
like
I saw
I
it
had
in
just
the
gotten in
news.
trouble, and then she was reprimanding me, and then I was like stomping my feet, and then she's like, "Oh, what? Gonna step on some cracks now and break my back?" And I was like,
that works.
What?
All right, what's on?
"That's an option."
No, I swear it was
Let
in a
me get
movie
that.
too where somebody stepped on a crack and his mom's back just like, like, holy shit, that happened. So I just don't do that. Even still, mom's dead, but I just don't. Grandma's old. I don't want it to like
Hey.
pass on to her.
Do you think
Or
if
is
that
it-
was real, there'd be more or less cracks?
More or less cracks.
Less cracks, because if you're actually breaking people's backs whenever you stepped on a crack,
I mean, there'd be less.
also we'd have to dig
The
more
population
into
would
the
be way
mystics
down.
Yeah.
Of all things.
Yeah.
Like, how is there a correlation between
cracks.
the
and-
Cracks and
world-
breaking your
How does
mom's
the
back.
universe
You know what?
feel? No, when you stepped on a crack and then it's, you son of a bitch. Keep it up, Mom. I got a crack in my room and I'll stomp that bitch.
I just take a sledgehammer with me anytime.
Just-
You know what, Mom?
It's cracking time.
Yeah.
Just walk up to random women. Sup, Mom? Huh? The mother cracking strikes again.
Knowing myself, I would not use it for my mom, but I'd have my kids walking on cracks.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, your mom been acting real strange. Like,
No.
go and step on some cracks.
You know, Marley?
Hey, Mom.
Walk in this crackly driveway for a little bit for me, huh? Let's race.
Damn, what did I start this episode off saying? What do you
Okay,
remember?
so step on a crack, break your mother's back is a superstition. You know,
Superstitions.
the superstition
Or like
comes from African and
Candyman.
European folklore, where cracks in the ground were thought to be portals to the supernatural realm.
How the fuck is that?
So are moms supernatural because they have
She's
portals?
a witch.
I think it was just a precautionary tale. Like you gonna
Oh, if
fuck
you
up
step on
your
a
mom.
crack, you're gonna step into the fuck.
You'll go into a
hell.
portal, so it's don't do that or you'll hurt your mother.
I'm gonna stick with it's because women are human portals.
They do expel human.
But have you guys ever done like Bloody Mary? Like ever tried to do it?
I
was forced against it.
Yeah, that's
it was
kind of what
thrust on
happened to me.
Did you say the words yourself?
No, I think I was in a bathroom with you.
I would never say that.
And I think John was there, possibly.
I didn't say it. John
and
said
it was lights off, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. He ran and held the door. And,
That's similar to what happened to me. It was the neighbor kids. We all went in there and did the whole shit, and then like all of them ran out and left me in there. I had good friends.
See, the Bloody
We would
Mary
never do
thing
that
was
to
like
you.
an
Right.
actual
We just walk
superstition that went around, but Candyman was it was a movie. It wasn't started anywhere. It started from the movie.
oh, okay.
So even watching that, I couldn't do it.
I can't
Like
bring
knowing that it
myself
was a
to
movie.
watch Candyman.
Candyman scared the shit out of me. He's a black Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
I did not see Candyman.
With bees and a hook.
Bees in a hook. You
And-
go, so
in a
pretty much
hook.
you go into the
Bees in a
bathroom
hook.
And like
and you say Candyman
his
3
backstory
times.
was he was
He
a
gonna come
slave,
kill
right?
you.
Or some he
I don't know if he was
murdered for
It was something to
unjust
do with
reasons.
bees.
He was attacked by bees.
Did Candyman go for black people?
Yeah, it was mostly blacks.
Fucking
It
Uncle
was
Tom.
Roboto's talented painter who fell in love with a white woman became her lover. Her father hired a lynch mob to hunt down Roboto. The mob tortured Roboto by cutting off his hand, covering him in honey, and sending bees to sting him. They then set him on fire and burned his body on the site of the Cabrini Green homes. Roboto returns as Candyman, an urban legend who kills anyone who says his name 5 times in a row in front of a mirror.
What Candyman?
Wait a minute. That's the 1992 film. So yeah, he was born into slavery in the 1800s.
Okay.
But then in the 2021 film, it says a man murdered by police after being falsely accused of putting a razor blade in candy given to a white child. A woman who called the police from the Cabrini Project was murdered days later when the police refused to enter her home. But then the urban legend itself, apparently.
So it was urban legend first?
Yeah, apparently it was an urban legend first that popped up in the 1800s.
Huh.
Who was brutally murdered for having an interracial relationship. The legend is reinvented for each generation of black people.
I'm not going to lie. If I was a black Jason Voorhees, I don't mind being called Candyman.
Of course not.
What's up, Candyman?
There is one from my youth, Superstition or whatnot, that I would venture to say is untrue, just based off of current things.
What?
Mountain Dew lowers your sperm count.
Hell yeah. I already knew
I
that.
don't believe it.
Because
That's proven.
I don't think that's true.
You got two churring.
I mean, it does, but, you know.
Maybe
nothing
you
there
got super
spitting
sperm.
still. Spitting.
I'm kidding. Like,
Shit. What other urban legends were there? No whistling at nighttime or vacuuming.
I still don't know
Our
where you heard those
stepdad.
from.
My stepdad. Is
The vacuuming sucks in demons and whistling invites demons in. Or something like
I
that.
think it was an Asian.
Another Asian one was you're never supposed to serve anyone food with a fork stabbed in it.
Yeah, that.
I made the mistake of doing that to Warren once, and he got pissed.
him off.
And then I was like, okay, how am I supposed to know this
you
African,
want me to-
Caucasian, American? I was like 8, and you told me to do something I didn't want to do. So yeah, I stabbed your fork in it so it wouldn't fall.
Bitch.
Yeah, he was pissed. It was nice, though, because we couldn't vacuum at night.
True.
That was a plus. I did,
Y'all ever had to sweep a carpet, though?
I have.
Shit. What else was there?
I don't know if I think it's technically a superstition, but you're supposed to do the first day of the new year, you're supposed to spend it how you're wanting that year to go.
I think that's like a.
I like that one because I usually just stay home. Yeah, I used to be hungover all day. But
so the Mountain Dew one, it says that it can lower the motility of the sperm, not kill the sperm.
so just slow them down.
Yeah, they just go a little slow.
But if you shoot multiple shots, they'll get there.
Shooting ropes. You
Yeah,
guys remember shooting ropes?
I get them every now and then. It was more so in my youth where they had distance and spray pattern, but get me properly motivated and
I've heard that one.
lust in it.
You have to hold your breath when passing a cemetery.
Yeah.
I've heard it, never done it.
I mean, either standing near a microwave, it will give you cancer. I heard that one a lot when we were younger.
They're
sitting-
walking under ladders by cats.
Sitting too close
Yeah,
to
those
a
are
TV.
just like typical superstitions. We had a whole ass episode on those. I'm thinking like pop culture superstitions that we had when we were younger. The microwave one, I feel like is, or if you sit too close to the TV, you go blind.
Mm-hmm.
Or
But now we all have smartphones.
or that video games will make you stupid.
Or suicide, or not suicidal, but genocidal.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to kill anyone after playing a game.
The other one that I saw on here from like youth is if you cross your fingers while you're making a
Promise. It
it
Yeah.
just cancels it out. I'm like,
negates it.
I never went with like anybody who said that shit when we were young. They're like, I crossed my fingers. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Or just
Also-
whispering under your breath, not.
I also have no
that was-
problem
Yes, I swear.
just lying.
Not. Yeah, not was a big thing. Bro, that's so cool. Not. Fucking kids.
I'm glad that phased out. It was
Yeah, that one was. But I'm trying to think like younger days. What type of
it wasn't
Do you have
Bloody Mary, just
superstitions of your own?
Henry VIII.
superstitions of my own?
Life?
I ain't got shit.
Like, I didn't like leaving TVs on odd numbers. It made me uncomfortable. Like volumes.
Oh, Portia was kind of like.
I think
that
that's
way.
OCD.
Yeah.
That's
When I
just-
first got with Portia, she didn't. It always had to be an even number, and me being me,
It was
I
always
like
an
to
odd
say
number.
"fuck the system," and I'd always intentionally, let's make it 21. And I was like,
Also, if I didn't leave my stuffed animals on the bed or cuddle them properly enough, where I felt like one was being neglected. That was also because of goddamn fucking that one movie. I figured my
"Tales from the Crypt"
my
on the hook.
stuffies would get mad at me. Yeah. So I made sure that if I woke up with one of my stuffies on the bed or on the floor, I apologized, gave them prime seating on the bed, made promise that you get proper
I'll make
cuddle.
this up to you.
I'm sorry, Charlie. It's Charlie. Why'd you let him fall off the fucking bed? Charlie, what were you doing? All my shit was named Charlie.
I
God
exchanged.
damn it, Charlie.
Mine had different names.
I love the name Charlie.
I mainly had lion stuffed animals.
Honestly, I like the name Charlie for a girl.
Wasn't that
Charlie Day, or I think her name was Charlie.
Yeah, her name was Charlie
in
and something.
Supernatural.
Yeah, that's correct.
Felicia Day.
Charlie.
Personal one, like I mean, we kind of talked about that on our superstition episode. I'm not a fan of walking under ladders. I don't know if that's more just because it's a pain in the ass.
How about like if you have to go around something, for some reason I choose to go right around it. Like I could go left around it, even if it's shorter to go the left way around it. For some reason I prefer to go. I don't know.
I think you
The
got something
only
else
thing
going on.
I can think of is like driving wise, it's easier to turn right than left, but I've never had that
Yeah,
problem.
no.
Or going against the coin. That's another.
Oh yeah, you have the coin.
The
You're
coin
very
decides,
Yeah.
and I go against the coin.
a very big believer in the coin, there, sir.
For context, Gerald has a coin that he.
It's not a specific. Any coin will do.
Yeah.
Any coin.
But it
any
makes a
coin
lot
will
of his
do,
big life
but it makes
decisions.
his big life decisions.
It's too stressful.
Even
man.
the small life decisions.
Like if I
Should
go
I
this
poop
way,
first
I do
or
this,
shower
or
first?
this, or this, or this, or if I go this way, this, or this, or this, that's not on me if I flip the coin. That's on fate.
Mm-hmm.
Fate runs my life.
I mean, I guess I don't think it's a superstition necessarily. I just like to keep at least a single dollar in my center console, so that way I'm never like fully broke.
Yeah. You always got a dollar.
Yeah,
There's one I was just thinking
I
of.
don't know if that's like a personal superstition or not. But,
I believe so, yeah. Because I don't
Nope,
think
I
everybody does
spaced
it.
it.
well, yeah, I don't think everybody does it.
Or like even
I'll let
if
you
you're
think.
eating something, like is there a certain order that you prefer to do it? Like if eating an Oreo, Are you a person that when you bust the Oreo apart,
I don't think that's
don't
you put the
superstition.
cookie side first? Oh, I don't think it's a superstition, but
Just like
That's
it's
just
your
weird
little
things
thing.
for yourself. No, I don't. Reese's peanut butter
I mean,
cups.
it could be a superstition because there's sometimes there's weird things. Like I feel like if I don't do it that certain way, something
Peanut butter cups.
fucking Final Destination shit. might
I
happen.
kind of had a performance superstition back when I was in high school, and I was
It's like sexy
throwing
time.
in track, throwing
Come on,
in
man.
track. If I didn't do my 2-lap warm up, I threw like shit that day. But if I did my 2-lap warm up, I always threw better or PR'd, and then I fucked up my senior year, and they told me that shot putting was the next day, but it was that day, so I showed up late, and I didn't have enough time to do my warm up laps. So I threw like shit and didn't get to go to state.
Ah.
But I already had my varsity jacket, so I didn't care.
I would say the only thing I have eating wise is peanut butter cups, and it's not necessarily that I do it every time, but I do like to.
Lick the panties.
No, I eat the chocolate crust off the outside,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll like scrape either the top or the bottom chocolate off of it, so it's basically a peanut butter patty.
I
with a little
do
bit of
that
chocolate.
with Three Musketeer bars. I eat the chocolate off
Eat
the
the
sides,
yeah.
That's because you
and
freeze yours, you freak.
No, I don't. Not as
No,
Well, I was
much.
gonna say,
Always.
how are you sitting there able to do this without it melting? Like I can't even
No,
open it
you
without it melting
over melt
already.
your chocolates.
I didn't
We
have to
run
over
hot.
melt it. Like I
We
go
run
to
hot.
open it, it's already starting to melt.
No,
I'm like,
you
come
like
on, man. I didn't even have
you
to.
stick it on the damn dashboard. We get in the car in the summertime. I'm like, no, where's the air conditioner? Get this thing a little chilly.
Good. It's that good. My body heat.
Like if
I
it sat
stick
in the
mine
car all
in the
day
vent.
and you just open the end and just,
Oh,
you'd probably be
hell
fine
yeah.
with that.
It's called a Reese's Slurp.
Reese's. He does it like an Otter Pop.
I've done it that way before. I've done it with many candy bars. Like the fucking s'mores one. I love
Yeah.
doing those ones. Like they're a phenomenal slurp stage. You just clip the corner off, and you gotta clip it big enough because it's got chunks in there. You don't want to fucking get caught up and just fucking.
One thing I do when I'm bored with M&Ms is I'll take 2 of them and squish them, and whichever squishes, I'll eat it. Or
M&M fights.
Yeah, you test.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like the green ones are stronger.
See.
I do feel like greens lasted longest.
Y'all ever, when you were little, sitting in the back of the van, driving in a rainstorm,
Put an M&M up your
Racing?
nose.
race the raindrops?
I would do the little finger thing or watch like the little shadow man running across the power lines,
Oh,
doing
yeah.
flips and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I had it as a kid, I was bored, and any long drive or any drive, all the cars in front of me were good guy ninjas. The cars behind us were bad guy ninjas.
The red and white.
And then if we like passed one of the cars, it was just one of our good ninjas going to fuck up a bad ninja.
Yeah, I remember that because we'd go to trips to Vegas all the time. There'd be that long road of white and red lights on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I made that drive too many times.
we did.
Not as much as Jake going to Twin, but
I did that much.
Too many times as a youth. Like, what the fuck is up with our foster parents taking us to Vegas all the time? When we can't do shit, we're young, but
And
they're
they-
gonna go fucking gamble win.
yeah.
They'd make it like in a trip. They wouldn't stop nowhere. It'd be like it'd be
Straight
some
there.
time. Because it'd be like,
Yeah.
we'd leave in the morning time. It'd be nighttime. We'd get there maybe late at night, actually. Super late at night or early morning. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I just remember always, why are there always those big ass fucking bands?
I'm pretty sure I could have gotten some foster parents fired.
Oh, hell yeah. You guys
If they're
are
still
lucky
doing
I
it,
don't
they might.
remember no
Shit.
names except for the ones that were good to me. Shelby's, Cortez's, thank y'all.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I had any like, I don't have any pregame superstition like anything like that.
I gotta take a shit.
Yeah, you do the pregame shit. I just show up and I'm gonna just do what I'm gonna do.
I also don't stretch,
Uh,
but that's just because it makes me tired.
I think I don't know. Sometimes if I like am waiting for an email at work, I'll just like put my computer to sleep and walk away for like 25 minutes. I'm like, it'll be there when I get back,
That works.
and then it's not, so it doesn't matter anyway. It's pointless. Superstition. But
I try not to watch time when I'm expecting stuff. And I hate getting excited. Like when we go to California, if it was up to me, we'd leave Marley's birthday.
thanks for joining us for Member Monday. What do you guys think about 90s superstitions. Is there any weird ones that we missed?
Are there any new ones? I mean, there's probably like Slenderman and shit like that.
Yeah.
but
Skibbity Toilet, Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Waka
I don't need any of
Waka.
that shit.
This time for
Hey.
Africa. But, chat with your friends about
Some,
it. They might remember
some that
something. I'm curious if there's others that we're missing, because I feel like there was stuff. It's
I
just
feel like there's more, but we're just
we're
basic.
we're having a
Old,
tough
forgetful.
time.
We're
Either that or
nostalgic.
I just wasn't popular enough.
I wasn't a big superstition person
Wasn't popular
because
enough to hear all the superstitions.
I was
'Cause-
because mom was.
mom was. But mom was also very gullible.
Yeah,
But
fed into me.
when I was young, like
Superstitious.
Bloody Mary scared me, Canyman scared me, Freddy Krueger.
Candyland was really
Candyland,
scary.
Candyland. I hated it.
That molasses swamp.
Honestly, that
Scared
did
me.
scare me. Because you could get, like, drowned up in that bitch.
You get fucked
He
up.
looks scary as already.
Remember, if you enjoyed the episode, we'll be back on Wednesday with more good shit. Remember, also liking, sharing, showing the friends your shit. And we'll catch you next week on Member Monday.
If you like the episode, subscribe.
Member.
I'll do it myself.
Get more great content.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tell us what you
Dummies.
remember.
God, you're just fucking stupid if you're not subscribed. Like, why are you even listening right now if you're not subscribed? Fuck you. PSA from Jerry. Eat these nuts. Remember that.
From the back.
Are you sick of energy drinks that taste like they were made in a chemistry lab? Let me introduce you to Dubby. This energy drink powder is made in the U.S. and comes in custom flavors that are so good, they might just make you forget your ex.
And the best part, each drink costs $1 or less. That's cheaper than a pack of gum. So you can fill your day without feeling like you're breaking the bank.
Exactly. So kick those sugary drinks to the curb and grab Dubby for a clean, tasty energy boost. And here's the cherry on top. Use code DUBMP, that's code DUBMP, for 10% off your order. Because who doesn't want to save a few bucks while feeling like they could run a marathon? Or at least walk briskly to the fridge?